down to business here.
Ndika cuts it out. Angelino. Ndika. Mancini. Romani gets across to intercept that. Cristante. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Decent chance!
A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Get a throw in. Hoisted in. That has been knocked clear. El Shaarawy. Oh, sweet feet. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. El Shaarawy!
A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Di Lorenzo forwards with intent. Bailey. Ndika, nicely aimed pass. Buongiorno. De Bruyne. Oh, good spread. Di Lorenzo. Oh, it's played into the area. Nicely intercepted. Ndika. Aim forwards. That is a little undercooked. Politano.
Lukaku. And the flag has stayed down.
And here's Lukaku.
Lukaku really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's played forward. Cleared away. Now it's Politano. He is just caressing the ball. And it's hoisted clear. And it's McTominay. McTominay knocks it out wide. Di Lorenzo. And here's Politano. De Bruyne. Well read, nice interception. Cristante. And they can counter here. Now it's Cristante. And he's managed to get free. It's a mighty effort! He's delivered all right! Dovbyk did well there. He was onto it in a trice.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So, a breakthrough already.
Lukaku chasing after it. Anguissa. That's a nicely shaped ball.
A chance to play it in. Oh, what a put! And a shot! No mistake!
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And here's Dovbyk. Dovbyk showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Cristante. Well-timed, excellent interception.
And the counter is on.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Dovbyk! McTominay. Anguissa.
It's a promising run he's making on the right.
Politano. Anguissa. Does really well to win the ball there. Moved on forwards. Cuts out the pass. Ramani has played it long. The pass has gone astray.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Now that's well seen too. Ramani driven forward. Over to the left. Kone aim forwards. And it's Angelino. De Bruyne wins the duel this time. Played towards the front line.
And here's the chance to counter.
Angelino.
That is a great pick out.
Dovbyk!
They've scored! And they get themselves in front!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Angelino gets over and intercepts. Kone played out wide.
Oh, great run, magical! There are a few waiting for it. Richard, surely! Really well taken goal.
Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Have it back and can go again. Angelino. And it's El Shaarawy. Moved on forwards. And reclaimed it in a trice. Keeper's got good distance on that. Great defending, strong and determined. McTominay. Di Lorenzo. McTominay. And here's De Bruyne. And it's played forward. Now, what about a counter-attack? Angelino. Deftly away. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Bailey. Angelino. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Angelino puts them all in. Well read, and the danger is averted. Anguissa. Proves too strong. And it's Lukaku. Lukaku. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Clipped into space. Oh, nice touch. Anguissa, played out to the right, played into the middle, and back out it comes.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set.
Tries a shot! Goal!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Bailey. And here's Dovbyk! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Great work on the overlap.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Di Lorenzo clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Clearly not happy with that. Played towards the other side. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Dovbyk. Now it's El Shaarawy. And here's Dovbyk. Driving forward. Can he finish?
Bailey just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Aim forwards. Oh, cuts out the supply.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what? Well,
And a chance! That was extravagant by any standard.
Dovbyk clearly felt that he was entitled to try that, and I'm inclined to agree with him. There wasn't anything else on. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Dovbyk. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Politano. That has been cut short. Moved on forwards. McTominay. Cristante did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And they've got rid. Lovely, now then.
He's had a shot!
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. El-Shaarawy, oh, good team. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. He's had a crack.
Glorious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Oh, that is a bit special. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Buongiorno forwards and with intent. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Cleared away. Aimed in towards the centre. De Bruyne opts to play it back. Angelino do have a chance to counter here. And here's Dovbyk. Romani does well to get it back. And it's De Bruyne. Always onto this. A lot of space ahead of him. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ramani, aim forwards. calmly anticipates. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Kone looking to get on the end of this. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, well measured. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Angelino. Pinged towards the front line. And it's McTominay. Di Lorenzo. McTominay. Anguissa. And that's really well manoeuvred. De Bruyne. Could be danger here. And he's there to clear it. And here's Lukaku. Lukaku played out towards the right wing. And that's been repelled. That is lovely. Firmly met. Looking to break at pace. El Shaarawy played out to the left flank. Angelino. Out of play for a throw. El Shaarawy. Moved on forwards. Bailey. Angelino. Shifted upfield. And that has been clubbed away. Kone. That's been slipped through. Lofted upfield. Ndika attempts a clearance. Kone gently done. Buongiorno makes the interception. Ramani. That's a sharp pass. Angelino, and the keeper's got it again. Mancini. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Ramani. Buongiorno goes forward. And it's played forward. Di Lorenzo shifted upfield. Ndika. And it's El Shaarawy. Ndika forwards and with intent. And he's there to clear it. Oh, easy pickings there. Politano. And here's De Bruyne. Kone. And
Here's Lukaku, out to the right. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Great reaction! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Nice interception, well timed. Can he spark a counter here? Buongiorno gets across to intercept that. He's through here. Bailey. Quick ball upfield. Buongiorno cuts out the pass. Moved on forwards. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Di Lorenzo gets it away. McTominay. Now it's Lukaku. Succumbs to the pressure. Bailey. That's really well manoeuvred. El Shaarawy shifted upfield. Kone done delicately. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now it's Lukaku. Great chance! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
And now he has two. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And here's Bovbik. Tries a deft little ball. A corner it is then. That's a throw. Looks to the other side. Di Lorenzo. And here's Politano. And here's Lukaku. De Bruyne. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Really well cleared. Politano. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And it's played forward. Cut it out. Di Lorenzo. And he goes cross-field. Strong running down that left flank. And here's Lukaku. It's Lukaku! He scored!
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Lukaku demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
It's Di Lorenzo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a lovely, neat pass. Cristante getting this one clear. Buongiorno.
Lukaku really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
El Shaarawy looking to run onto it. There's the header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Not the most accurate pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Ramani, aim forwards. Indica, gently done. Buongiorno gets over and intercepts. And now the breakaway. And there's green grass ahead of him. Dovbik! Ramani. De Bruyne. Pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Anguissa. And here's Politano. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well read, nice interception. Buongiorno, forward it goes. That's a look and plays it forward. Some good work on the right flank here. Nice physical challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Buongiorno, aim forwards. Indica. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. De Bruyne. And it's played forward. Di Lorenzo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ramani. Oh, good-looking ball. And the pass is intercepted. And back to the keeper they go. Up towards the front line. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, they could break here. And here's Dovbik.
off big. Chance for a shot! Split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Di Lorenzo.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Di Lorenzo. And that has been cleared. Angelino. Oh, this looks sharp. And he cuts out the supply. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Di Lorenzo shifted upfield. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Anguissa. Good take, and is he in? McTominay. Brilliantly cut out. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Moved on forwards. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Kone. Bailey. Angelino. De Bruyne forwards and with intent. Could move up a gear here. Picks it up out wide. Di Lorenzo looks across and plays it in. And he thumps it clear. That's a throw. Oh, played right into his path. Lukaku. Time to deliver. Ball is over the line. Goes down, but nothing given. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Long ball looking to counter. Nicely intercepted. Angelino. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Quality ball. Romani cuts it out. Di Lorenzo. That's really well manoeuvred. Politano. Anguissa tries to dink it through. And here's El Shaarawy. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And he's going direct. Tries to get it clear. Now then, the ball's come loose. That's been drilled forward. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mancini. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Lukaku, now he's off and running. El-Shaarawy. Bailey. Angelino. His physical challenge. Ndika, aim forwards. Anguissa. Ramani goes forward. Mancini, gently done. Buongiorno. Played towards the other side. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Di Lorenzo, and that's aimed into the middle. Oh, what a climb! Oh, taken with style. And the comeback is complete. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
De Bruyne. Anguissa. Politano. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gently done. Out of play for a goal kick. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Kone, head out towards the right wing. And it's El-Shaarawy. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's got space in the area! And here's El-Shaarawy. El-Shaarawy spread out to the left. Ramani tries to clear. Angelino. Great defending, strong and determined. It's an looking ball, that. Anguissa. Kone does really well to win the ball there. It's a good run down the right. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Kone. It's run loose here. And there's the shot!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
And here's De Bruyne. Out to the left it goes. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Moved on forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ramani, long ball upfield. And it's played forward. Cristante. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Buongiorno clears it away. Mancini forwards and with intent. Anguissa wins the duel this time. That is a great pick out. Now that's well seen too. Kone shifted upfield. Goes for goal! Another save. Di Lorenzo. Aim forwards. Angelino. Cristante. Mancini has a look and plays it forward. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Angelino. And he's there to clear it. Politano. And it's played forward. Great defending, strong and determined. This looks promising. Always onto this. He's got away. That's very neat. Looking for a decent ball in. El Shaarawy, oh, good spread. El Shaarawy, oh, that's a fine challenge. Danger averted for now. Kone. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Kone was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Anguissa moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Mancini driven forward. Anguissa up towards the front line. And it's Lukaku. So who's he picking out? And the finish! Ndika gets rid without sophistication. Ramani forwards and with intent. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Chance here to counter. Dovbyk spread out to the left. That's really well manoeuvred. McTominay. So what can they make of this? Bailey. Mancini, gently done. That has been cut short. Anguissa. Anguissa forwards and with intent. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Politano. Very nicely done. Can he deliver? Zambo Anguissa. And here's the goal for a shot! That's going to go a long way. Ramani, nicely aimed pass. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that has been cleared.
That's tidy. McTominay. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. McTominay does really well to win the ball there. That's really well manoeuvred. Showing good feet. Shot at goal! Cristante. Moved on forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. De Bruyne shifted upfield. Di Lorenzo. Politano. Oh, that's neat. Politano. De Bruyne. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Cristante. Oh, this looks sharp. It's been slipped through. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And here's Lukaku. Politano. Lukaku. Can he finish? Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. He can get that clear. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant pack, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
It has been end-to-end here, a glut of goals and just one between them. More excitement seems certain. And we are already promptly back underway. Throw in. Angelino. And here's El Shaarawy. And here's El Shaarawy. And it's Angelino. Oh, smashing header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And that's been won straight back. Oh, red, nice interception. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Pellegrini. Ndika. Oh, good-looking ball. Angelino. Lovely bit of skill. Now it's El Shaarawy. Chance! And that's caused a worry or two. Attempt, but not quite good enough. Cleared without complication. That'll be a throw-in. Bailey. Oh, it's come loose. Mancini. Kone. Ramani defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Into the channel. That is a brilliant interception. And it's played forward. Di Lorenzo. Now it's Dovbyk. Kone given the lift of his goal. That's really well manoeuvred. Bongiorno gets good distance on it. Ramani. Lukaku chasing after it. Mancini, Cristante, cuts out the pass. Dovbyk, it's El Shaarawy! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Angelino, Indica, quick ball upfield, played back to the goalkeeper. Ramani, that's a sharp pass. Cristante, Indica, aim forwards, applies the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
Bailey clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Looks to the other side. Di Lorenzo. Politano providing an outlet on that flank. Mancini attempts a clearance. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne! Sticks it away! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Aim forwards. Up he goes! Linked with his head, but couldn't steer it in. De Bruyne. Moved on forwards. De Bruyne. De Bruyne has been caught there, it's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. El Shaarawy, and it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Lukaku. Politano! Chance to shoot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Svila, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And the keeper beats it away. Mancini. Oh, that's well done, really robust. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Going for goal! Cleared away. And it's Angelino. Dovbik, oh, cracking ball. Angelino. Now it's Pellegrini. Chance here to counter. Di Lorenzo, that's a delicate pass. And he's heaved it away. Pellegrini. That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. De Bruyne. Roma is on a run down the left wing. Cristante did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nice looking ball. Well, played through for the wide man. Al-Sharawi. It's Kone. Kone shifted upfield. Porciolo clears it away. And here's the chance to counter. It's good running with the ball. And here's Lukaku. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Di Lorenzo. Zambo Anguissa. De Bruyne. Cristante with the slide tackle there. Mancini. Oh, there's a probing ball. Easy to interception. His positioning was spot on. Ramani. It's an inviting looking ball back.
Really don't seem to be so eager about their pressing just now.
Well, certainly compared to what we saw from them earlier in the game.
Well, I suspect it's a case of searching for a more defensive balance now, Peter.
Moved on forwards. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. It's a lovely, neat pass. McTominay. And it's Di Lorenzo. Oh, such a clever touch. Crossed into the box. And it's played forward. Dovbyk is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Cristante aimed forwards. And here's Dovbyk. And here's Kone. McTominay wins the duel this time. Bailey. He's had a shot! Keeper's got his work done.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Bongiorno can get it clear. Dovbyk! Oh, extraordinary.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Di Lorenzo, played towards the front line. Politano in acres of space out wide. And that is good defending. It's been repelled. De Bruyne. That's an excellent interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bongiorno forwards and with intent. Pellegrini. Angelino. Bailey. And it's Pellegrini. And here's Dovbyk. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bongiorno, gently done.
Lukaku really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's there to clear it. And here's Dovbyk.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Quality ball. Well played. That has knocked out the danger. Angelino, and he goes cross-field. And here's Dovbyk. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He's having a go. And it's Pellegrini. And the shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Cuts out the supply. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Politano does really well to win the ball there. Kone. And a chance! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Driven forward, and it's hoisted clear. And that is out of play. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Moved on forwards. Shot a goal! Lacking in accuracy.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. Really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's gone out for a throw-in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. To be very much like an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Out to the right, back into the middle. Can he stop it going out? Well, nicely intercepted. Lofted upfield. Ramani. Politano, but it's lofted through here. Played into space out wide. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And it's played forward. Buongiorno gets over and intercepts. Oh, can he get onto this? Calmly anticipates. Ramani, gently done. And here's Lukaku.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Kone. Al-Sharawi. Now it's Bailey.
Bailey really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Great defending, strong and determined. Kone unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cleared away. He's cut it out. Oh, this looks sharp. Pellegrini. Kone. And it's Pellegrini. Now it's Dovbyk. Anguissa gets it clear. Mancini aim forwards. Ndika forwards and with intent. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Lukaku. Could move up a gear here. Bailey. Angelino. Played towards the other side. Moved on forwards. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Pellegrini. That's a good ball. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And that's going to be a booking. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's gone for goal! That was very necessary. He's shifting through the gears here. Lovely feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. De Bruyne plays it short. Cross to the back post. Cristante can get it clear. McTominay. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Di Lorenzo. Oh, that's nice. Anguissa. Nice control. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Nice interception, well timed. Gets it away. Mancini, that's really well manoeuvred. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's been drilled forward. Mancini cuts it out. McTominay.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
proves too strong. Cristante does really well to win the ball there. Buongiorno wins the duel this time. And the counter is on. Di Lorenzo. That's good play. And he's there to clear it. Referee's given a throw. Politano. Only partially clear. And they've got rid. Plays with finesse. It's really well cleared. De Bruyne. He's having a shot! Now it's Dovbik. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's McTominay. And the shot! Aim forwards. And here's Lukaku. De Bruyne. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. McTominay. Lukaku! Keeper always had the measure of that. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And they can counter here. Bailey. Angelino chooses to go cross-field. And it's Pellegrini. And here's Pellegrini. Cross goes in there. Cleared away. McTominay. El Shaarawy goes for a shot! Anguissa. Oh, there's a probing ball. Mancini makes the interception. He can run onto that.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Ramani gets across to intercept that. Lukaku looks to get on the end of this. It's a nicely shaped ball. They've won a corner. There to get it away. It'll be a throw-in. And here's Anguissa. Deflected behind for a corner kick. That's the throw.
Moved on forwards. Buongiorno cuts out the pass. De Bruyne. Lukaku. Oh, red. Nice interception. Indica. Lukaku. And the shot! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Has a look and plays it forward. Bailey. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Kone. El Shaarawy. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Kone. El Shaarawy. Foot in. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. He knows what's coming. A second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. We'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Clears it away. Mancini. Lovely feet. Now then, the ball's come loose. El Shaarawy. Cristante. El Shaarawy. Nice control. And he has been fouled there. Spectacular save. Oh, terrific save. Now it's El Shaarawy. Can he deliver? And it's going to be another corner. They've played it short. Bailey. And here's Kone. Shoots! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Punched away. Steaming on goalwards. Pellegrini. Shot, surely! Indica. And it's played forward. And it's El Shaarawy. And here's Dovbyk. Tries a measured ball. Dovbyk looking to run onto it.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Well, that's a clever-looking ball. And played it back swiftly. Climbs up big! De Bruyne. David Neres. Neres forwards and with intent. Bailey. Angelino. And here's El Shaarawy. Kone. Kone has got himself a free kick. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's gone for the shots. It's a loose ball. That has been knocked clear. Gisa attempts a clearance. Tries a shot! That's just wide.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
David Neres, and here's Lukaku. It's Lukaku! Ruled out the best in the keeper.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Kone, nicely aimed pass. Gisa gently done. And that has been cleared. Caresses it through. Elmas. And it's De Bruyne. Out towards the flank. Lorenzo looking to get on the end of this. That has been knocked clear. And here's chance for a shot! It's a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
How many? Just how many?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. David Neres. De Bruyne. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Oh, can he get onto this? That's a good run down the left. That looks a good cross. Dika attempts a clearance. It's Anguissa. Anguissa. Mancini is there and he can get that clear. Oh, some tackle that. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Ball by the goalkeeper. It's a quick ball upfield. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, great chance! Danger averted for now. Angelino led over towards the opposite flank. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And there's his chance to lead the counter. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Moved on forwards. Bongiorno gets it away. Ramani goes forward. Elmas. Anguissa. And that's really well manoeuvred. Played back in. He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's played forward. Mancini tries to clear. Dovbyk chasing after it. Ramani, aim forwards. Calmly anticipates. Elmas. And here's De Bruyne. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Good, strong hand by the keeper. Oh, denied at the last. Ndika getting this one clear. Lukaku, back when it goes. Sambo Anguissa. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Do have a chance to counter here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. He's gone direct. And it's El Shaarawy. El Shaarawy, that's an imaginative pass.
Dovbik's cross. Can he finish?
And he's spooned it over the bar.
Ramani shifted upfield. Lobbed in behind. Elmas. Ndika can get it clear. Looking to break at pace. Now it's Al-Ainawi. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Aim forwards. He's found a way through. Good determined running there, but run back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Back into the middle. David Neres. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Buongiorno. That's a lovely, neat pass. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Buongiorno is there and he can get that clear. Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Cristante. Ambitious ball here. Now it's Bailey. Real chance! That is lovely.
Denied at the last.
That has been knocked clear. Ainawi. Anguissa does really well to win the ball there. Forward it goes. Elmas getting this one clear. Long ball looking to counter. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Pellegrini. And now the breakaway, in with the challenge. El-Shaarawy hits it! De Bruyne. Buongiorno, gently done. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. And it's Angelino. Ainawi. And here's Dovbik! And that's past the post. Di Lorenzo, up towards the front line. Lukaku. Zambo Anguissa. And here's Lukaku. It's Lukaku!
played cross-field, changing the point of attack. He's in plenty of space here. That has been cut short. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
Romani cuts it out, pinged towards the front line. That's a Lukaku! Mancini, good-looking ball. De Bruyne. David Neres. Neres forwards and with intent. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Angelino. El Ainaoui. That's really well manoeuvred. Great defending, strong and determined.
Dovbyk really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Buongiorno, it's a sharp pass. El Shaarawy. And it's Pellegrini. And here's El Shaarawy. Goes for the shot! Not out the best in the keeper. David Neres. Buongiorno. Ramani, quality ball. Now it's Lukaku. He is through here. Referee has just said play on. Dovbyk is onto it in a flash. Pellegrini. Dovbyk! Oh, impressive strike. Angelino gets over and intercepts. Now that's well seen too. Di Lorenzo, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, they can break here. Dovbyk. Angelino. Cristante. El Ainaoui. El Shaarawy. Moved on forwards. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, a delicate chip through. Now it's David Neres. Mancini. And it's played forward. Dovbyk. And it's Angelino. Can he finish? Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Ndika makes the interception. El Shaarawy. El Ainaoui, probing pass. Ramani. Buongiorno, forwards and with intent. Cristante. Aim forwards. Buongiorno wins the duel this time. Ramani. That's been drilled forward. Played out to the right. Elmas. Now it's Lukaku. And that has been cleared. David Neres. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, such a clever touch. Mancini goes forward. David Neres. Looks to the other side. Di Lorenzo, nicely aimed pass. It's just beyond his reach. Simicas. That's very neat. El Shaarawy. David Neres. Anguissa. Buongiorno, gently done. Anguissa forwards and with intent. Oh, they could be caught out here. Mancini. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nicely intercepted. Anguissa, long ball upfield. Dovbyk looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Dovbyk. Moved on forwards. Pellegrini, and it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. Ramani. Oh, this looks sharp. Simicas. That's really well manoeuvred. Could be danger here. Hit into the middle. This could be their final throw of the dice. Up he goes! Keeper always had the measure of that. And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. So there it is. What struck you most about that? And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.